I'm more worried about some of the hardware that comes out of that region, phoning home information because I heard about one of these streaming boxes that you could buy that from China that you're able to stream different video content. And I've seen where cases where people were, monitoring those devices and they were like phoning home to China. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but I'm more worried about these hardware devices than TikTok.
I think there's no way to essentially put a stop to this behavior because there has to be a way, technically, there has to be a way for a device to phone home for updates or for anything, right? So it will connect back. How that will be used, I think typically will be for if someone is trying to target some person, a well known person. But I think I don't see that there is a clear solution for this. I don't see where there are options that you can choose on these devices to say, okay, don't phone home. You won't see a an option like that. Maybe trying to stop it on a specific region. Try and stop outbound connections to those regions. Yeah, I think that's more or less what you can do from a user perspective.
Yeah, I would think if you're using these devices in your home, it might be an idea to put all your IoT devices on a different subnet. That way,
Yeah, yeah,
it's not on the same subnet as your computer or maybe your home NAS.
yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So it is interesting that you bring up a point. So that's kind of good. Something I never thought about was that these devices are going to phone home regardless. So it may not always be nefarious. So it could be legit needs to phone home for some of these hardware, which is kind of interesting to hear because anytime you hear about people talking about the hardware doing this type of thing, it always seems like it's uh, I don't know if they didn't do enough research on it, but it's not always nefarious. But it's kind of interesting to hear that point of view because I mean I know you're not saying that that's not the case, but it is good to keep in mind that you just have to research deeper to find out what it's actually doing when it's phoning home.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes there are legit reasons, but people get all excited that, oh, this is a backdoor. That might be or might not be. You can't say that that is a backdoor unless it is being used for something bad. So I think all devices do that, right? All products do that. So there's really no way of pinpointing and saying that, okay, this is a backdoor and this is not.
Yeah, so it kind of goes back to in your environments kind of having that zero trust mentality, not to trust anything.